Chris Franks for Starto TV here with Will McCollum, GM of Uber Denver. Will, been a busy couple days for you.
Absolutely. It's been very busy around here.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on. You guys recently came public about some actions that the Public Utility Commissions of Colorado were basically drafting rules to harm Uber. Tell us a little bit about the background.
Yeah, so there are a set of rules that have recently been released on some proposed rules changes. We are taking these proposed rules changes very seriously. These rules essentially make new regulations that make Uber illegal. In every market wherein we operate, we do a lot of research to make sure that we are in complete compliance with the local rules and regulations. Denver's no exception. As the rules stand right now, we are completely legal.
And so what's changing? What is it that they're trying to do? And I understand there's some legalese involved, but at its heart, what are they trying to do?
Yeah, so there's three different fronts that they're not only attacking Uber, but the luxury limousine industry as a whole. So the first way is that they're trying to change the definition of a motor carrier to include those who advertise or arrange rides. Uber's a technology company. We provide a mobile app and the software to connect people who legally provide rides, they're sanctioned by the PUC, with people who want rides. We're not a motor carrier. We don't own vehicles. We don't insure vehicles. We don't operate vehicles. So if that rule to go through, we would be under the purview of the PUC as a motor carrier, thus changing our business model, forcing us to own and operate cars. And you can see how that would put our driver partners out of business.
And one of the things that's important is for us as a tech community, us as a startup community, is to understand is we support startups of all kinds. You guys are huge supporters of a class of entrepreneurs who are owner-operators of their own cars. Talk a little bit about the relationship you have with them and talk about the business model, frankly, of Uber.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, and that's something that we're very passionate about. It's not just about the technology jobs on the high end that are here in Galvanize, for example. We have over 200 drivers now in the Denver area. These are drivers who start their own small business. They buy their own car. They go to the PUC. They're properly regulated, insured, and all they want to do is build their small business. With Uber, they have the ability to grow their small business much more rapidly. We're talking a 30 to 50% extra top-line revenue. That's the way that small businesses can grow. Small businesses in Aurora, Brighton, first-generation Americans, fifth-generation Americans, it runs the whole gamut.
And how many drivers are you currently working with, your driver partners, and what are your expansion plans here?
Yeah, I mean, Denver's been a great market. We've been growing very rapidly, over 10,000 clients now, and as I just said, 200 drivers.
Wow, that's amazing. And so talk a little bit about how the tech community can come together, how the startup community as a whole can come together to support this. And let me say that I'm incredibly biased because this is one of those situations where I really feel it is a innovative solution to a problem. And you guys are applying a technology solution, and that's what tech companies, and that's what startups are about. And that's all that Uber is, in my opinion. And so talk about, and that's why I feel that we need to get involved, and that's why we need to participate to support you guys. Talk about what we can do as a startup and tech community to support you guys.
Absolutely. You know, in one word that kind of summarizes what you just said, that's innovation. It's a new way about doing business that's more efficient, utilizing technology. This sets a precedence. Uber, we have an innovative approach, and we want to send a message to the rest of the country that Denver is an innovative city. We want to send a message that we're open for change, we're open for progress. And at Uber, we take great pride in believing that we're emblematic of that. We're confident that the governor and the local authorities embrace that approach too. So as a tech community here in Denver, but in large, that's what Uber's about and our core is innovation.
How do we get involved?
We strongly encourage you to go to Uber.com and check out our blog for the city of Denver. That's our official statement. And then as well, we've got a petition going. It's been up for 48 hours, and we've got 2,200 signatures.
That's incredible. I think it's a sign that most people find this kind of regulation just completely insane. I said it, you didn't. You don't have to say it. I mean, so final thoughts is bump in the road for Uber, but you guys are fairly confident that this is going to get worked out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is an opportunity. This is a part of growing pains. Change is hard. Change along the way, some folks are going to have a harder time adjusting. But ultimately, what we're doing is we're empowering customers to a new means of transportation that's reliable and it's stylish. And as well, we're empowering small businesses to use technology to grow more rapidly and create more jobs. So is there a little bit of a changing of the guard, some growing pains? Yes. But we're ultimately confident that this is an opportunity for not only us and our partners and the consumers, but the state of Colorado to continue on this innovative streak that we're on.
And I'm sure you wouldn't be opposed for me to say this, is that maybe a good way to support Uber is, I don't know, maybe download Uber, maybe take a car tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great idea. The best way that you can check out Uber is to see it firsthand and use the service. Absolutely.
And my favorite saying is, how expensive is an Uber? It's less than a DUI, right?
It's less than that $10,000 ride to the drunk tank, that's for sure.
That's exactly right. Will, thanks for your time, buddy.
Thanks so
I
much.
appreciate it, and good luck.
Cheers, I appreciate it.